G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So we're in the Protect History Time Patrol event here and we're going to be showcasing a pretty much fully level 10 link Great Ape Power team. Bit of a mouthful there. So the only non-level 10 links here is we have 3 with the Bardock. I was trying to get it done before doing this video, but the event is going away very soon, so just didn't have the time. And then pretty high, between 6s and 8s here for the friend Broly. So as you would have seen, I am running the Int Gohan as the lead because unfortunately I wasn't able to pick up the Broly. So everything you're seeing here is going to be that worked out. We'll keep the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito on rotation here, but everything's going to be with a 120% lead and with the 130% lead. So these numbers could certainly be inflated a lot higher, but just making do with what I have got here at the moment. So pretty good damage early on. Would like to get the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on rotation with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They link up phenomenally together, and then I guess having that Super Saiyan 4 Vegito on rotation too, that support buff is, yeah, that'll be a very nice looking rotation for us. Oh, and that's actually how it is going to work out too, so that works out perfect. We're not going to have the passive active for Bardock there, so we're not going to get a crit, which is a bit annoying, but we should still get the finish on this rotation. Ooh, there we go, we nearly got the finish there anyway. So Bardock's damage output's really good. When he gets his TUR eventually, he's going to be, yeah, a very nice unit. So, whoops, that's backwards on what I was trying to do. That's my mistake. That was silly. For some reason in my head, I don't know why, but I obviously wanted to give those STR key spheres to the Vegeta, not to the Goku. But anyway, all's well that ends well. We didn't get supered in that first slot, and we did nearly get a full 24 key super off. No counter here for Vegeta, but because he has got that massively raised defense off, as well as the fact that he is rainbowed, he's, yeah, taking no damage there. So let's see, we'll go something like that into that, I guess. We'll take Bardock off rotation. He's not going to do anything crazy for us, whereas I guess Broly has the potential to really pump out some crazy damage numbers. Probably should have put Broly in that first slot because that Gohan does have his damage reduction active from having the Great Ape Power category allies. A second super attack would have wiped out the Trunks there anyway, but look, there's not much you can do about that. We'll do it like that into that. The only thing is you don't want Vegeta being supered in that first slot, which he didn't, so that's fine for now. But that certainly would have been an issue if they do get supered before getting off their massively defensive raise. The Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta that can, yeah, really wreck your run. So that's perfect, having a lot of attacks in that first slot. We'll be able to get the defense of Gohan to carry us through there. We've got some STR orbs there, but nothing really in the way of AGL, which is not ideal because we are going to have type advantage with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so you want to make the most of that. Get him a nice big 24 key super. As you just saw, only 33k of damage on super, neutral typing. It's definitely nothing to complain about there. That Gohan, when he gets his TUR, mark my words, he's going to be one of the best defensive turn 1 tanks in the game. But he is very niche towards this giant Great Ape Power, category team. So we'll pop that there. Let's see if we can hopefully get a crit and get a finish here. I don't think we'd quite get the finish, even if we do get a crit. Oh, we probably would have actually. But anyway, that's alright. We'll collect that. Get off the 24 key which isn't going to get used anyway. And we've set up the Dokkan attack for the start of next turn, so yeah, 6k, that's not a great deal of damage to really be giving up at this point. And we will have type advantage with the STR Vegeta next turn, so we'll be able to use, or next rotation, so we'll be able to pop his passive off later as well. So we'll collect those into that. Just looking at how we're going to set up Vegeta next rotation. I'm not sure, honestly. Might have to use those tech key spheres. I should have swapped up who was doing the Dokkan attack here, because Gohan, unless we get a big crit, isn't going to do a great deal, but let's see. He certainly could surprise me, I guess you never know. So I did give him, pretty sure I gave him a balance between his crit and additional. Oh, we did get the crit there. So I don't think there was any right or wrong when you were building the Gohan. He's going to be predominantly there for your defense. So let's see what we can pump out with Kumba here. Ooh, so yeah, those 40k hits, they are pretty deadly. Full rainbow, full link level 10, 6 links active here, and we are getting a 4.58 million crit. Just one shots the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, so that's GG's for him. Yeah, we'll put our tank into the first slot. Grab that for you. And we do have full health, so we will get the crit with Bardock. So that'll work out perfectly for us. However, we don't want Bardock getting supered. That would definitely make this a lot more painful than it needs to be. So, not getting supered in that first slot of the rotation definitely does concern me. That's got me worried that Bardock is the one that's going to be getting supered. Ooh, nope, no super this rotation. So, yep, perfect for me. Then we'll do that, which, how'd we, yeah, we healed up pretty well there as well. Into that, into, we'll just go that one. And that way we don't necessarily have to use the AGL key spheres on this next rotation. We will be relying on a crit here to be getting the damage up. Yeah, we didn't get it. But still tanking those double digits with the type disadvantage from the normal. So that's definitely not a bad thing. So let's see. Still no super, which really concerns me. This Dokkan can dodge as well. Wow, he hasn't supered in 2 turns. That has got me worried, I'm not going to lie to you. So if I do it like that, that then means I can go there, into there. So we've got a ton of rainbow key spheres there, ready for the Super Saiyan 4s. Perfect. He's hitting at Gohan, who does have his passive active. So 70k. Probably a bit higher than I expected to be, if I'm honest. But, yeah, realistically, in the scheme of things, that's nothing compared to what somebody else might have tanked for on this turn. So here's where the fun will start, because we've got Broly hopefully firing off multiple supers here. Was it 2.7 million attack stat? There's the second super, and GG's to the Team Go Tanks. So we'll move on to the next stage here. So let's see, typing wise is STR, so we're going to be better off like that. Try and think, are we going to, that's, yeah, we may as well just go for the maximum damage output there, and then we'll just collect those. Should be fine. Yeah, 11k. Probably lucky that we didn't, well, not lucky, but it definitely would have hurt if we'd been getting hit with a super in that first slot. Only 1.7. I did expect a little bit higher with type advantage. We're hitting at 3.9 here with the Vegeta. So let's see what damage reduction drops that to 3.4. And we are getting the counter. So while that's not like we wouldn't have taken a great deal of damage, but I guess it just feels a lot safer because Bardock's not the one getting supered now. I was a little bit worried about that because, as you can see, he's taking 45k per normal there. So we'll do this. We'll pop Princess Snake. While I would have loved to have not used an item here, your boy Cumber would have got slapped around, if I'm being honest, in that final slot. And you can see, even with that, I know it's not ideal to have Vegito in the first slot. You want him to be raising his defense before he is getting hit. But I also don't want to take him off rotation, I don't want him getting hit by those 4 or 5 attacks that were in that middle section there. So that was the reasoning behind putting him in that first slot. And see, even with Princess Snake there, we are taking quite a bit of damage. So we'll just do that into that, and that opens up the tech for us. And no counter this time. We haven't got off our massively raised defense. Yeah, 106k. Ouch. That's still, that's quite a bit of damage to lose, considering we do have type advantage here. Let's see if we can hopefully wipe him out on this rotation. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about finishing off this rotation because, type advantage, double super. You got Vegeta coming in with an 18 key, and then just as your backup, you've got Broly who can fire off multiple super attacks, pump out 3 million attack stats just for fun. So we got the crit anyway. We move on to the next stage. So let's see, we might still leave it like that into that. I'm going to pop the second Princess Snake just to get us back to full health here. I can't imagine we were going to be taking any type of damage anyway, but it's always just a risk if Bardock does get supered in that last slot because his defense is nothing amazing. Here we go. We were getting supered in that second slot anyway and getting off the counter with the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, so that's ideal. We all know that's one of the reasons why that Vegito is so good. So we'll go like that. Lucky we got some rainbow key spheres there, because otherwise we weren't going to be able to get off the 18 key super with Vegeta. I probably should have, not probably, I definitely should have put Vegeta in that first slot because he was going to be able to tank a lot better on those normal attacks because of the fact of being rainbowed. But by having him in the middle, we were able to get the full 24 key off. And let's see, 1.38, so not bad, not amazing, just the damage reduction is really setting in at this stage, just dropping down our numbers pretty significantly. But anyways, that's just the way it is. We'll collect that into that. Always nice to have Broly not getting attacked in that last slot. So, as we know, Gohan's going to tank for absolutely nothing. And next rotation, we are going to get off a Dokkan attack. And that will be a full 24 key super with the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So he'll evaporate whatever health is left from this rotation. Would actually be very happy if we got some crits here and we were able to move on to the next stage. But that would have been too greedy. So we'll do this. No attacks before as well, so that works out nicely. We'll get off that Dokkan attack. That'll get us back up to full health as well. And we'll definitely one-shot him here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy. And we'll move on to the next stage. I actually can't remember how many stages are left. I haven't done this event since the day that it actually came out, and I did film my run through for that. Oh, look at that. Just despite me, he has survived with a slither of health left. But definitely who we wanted to be doing our Dokkan attack for sure. Vegeta's our main damage getter of this team. So Supreme Oracle of Time. Can't remember actually what her ability is here. But what we are going to do is set up our key nice and neat for next rotation. So we're going to have a ton of STR key spheres there. We've got a ton of rainbows ready for AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well. It's just, yeah, this is very neat for our next turn. I think this actually is the last stage. So we've got type advantage with Gohan. Still only doing 800k because of that damage reduction is a bit, I guess it's hard to say it is a bit low, but we're running 120 and a 130% lead, so I guess we can't expect really crazy numbers. It would be different if we were running dual Vegito leads and a crossover team, but then you can't bring in the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegetas. So, know what? Just because we have used items already, it's not the end of the world if I do so. We'll just pop that, see how much damage. This is a very, very strong offensively focused rotation. If those attacks on Vegeta were after he'd supered, I probably wouldn't have popped an item there. But, I mean, it is always just concerning when these Super Saiyan 4s are getting attacked before they're getting off their super attack. So yeah, not much damage there with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku because of that type disadvantage. But Broly in here, giving us crits, multiple supers, perfect. Really wish I'd managed to pull this guy. Think he's going to be very useful in times to come. Let's see, what did she do? She's sealed, and we can't get Vegito off rotation there. So that's really annoying. There's nothing more painful than a unit that does seal your rotations in, especially if she supers Bardock in that middle slot. I'll be pretty annoyed. That's a lot of damage we could have just given out there as Gohan. That's potentially a double super. We are going to get the crit here with Bardock, but oh no, we're not. Ignore me. 80k pretty much we just took. Yeah, but anyway, I didn't really want to take Vegito off rotation there because, see, this is again risky situation. I'm just going to pop it, the Ghost Usher, especially because if that Super Saiyan 4 Goku gets supered there before he's able to get his super attack off, that's GG's. That's just going to one-shot kill us with that type disadvantage. So still only pumping out 500,000 with the Goku. We're really banking on some crit damage here from Vegeta. Still nothing. I wouldn't have thought we've gotten that lucky in terms of hidden potential. Speak of the devil. In this run through, we haven't had a crazy amount of crits or supers, so that's always a little disappointing. I'm just going to take a massive risk here. Could have put Bardock in that first slot. She didn't super, thankfully. We did take quite a bit of damage there, actually. That was 100k on a normal. But, as I said, was a risk for reward. We got off the multiple supers, and Gohan will... Oh, we're firing off the 3 supers, so there you go. There's the potential of Broly, and it just shows how dominant he can be on that offensive end. So, there it is, guys. A Great Ape Power, pretty much full level 10 link run through. So put in a lot of work to grind out those links, so hopefully you found the video useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.